Welcome back to another Two Pat's Taste Test. I'm Pat,
And I'm the other Pat.
and this week we have 3 new flavors of KitKat available here in Australia. They're inspired by KitKat Chocolatory, which is a slightly fancier KitKat store in Japan. We went there actually when we were in Tokyo last year. It was a little disappointing. It was very pricey and the chocolates were very small.
Yeah, and they didn't have a big selection. I think they were more about boutique chocolates and what flavor is current at the time. So instead of having the whole range of Kit Kats as we were expecting.
So these ones we have mint cream and cookie smash, caramel burst and sea salt, and espresso biscuit and ganache.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay, since I know you're looking forward to that one the most, let's save that till last.
Okay.
Let's start with the mint cream and cookie smash.
Cool. And they all look very fancy.
Very minty.
Smells a lot like the mint slices. So it looks a little bit like dark chocolate,
I'd say so.
which makes sense. I think mints tend to be linked with dark chocolates.
It smells like an after dinner mint.
Definitely. And I could see a little bit of the mint cream poking out. So, cheers.
Yeah, it's definitely tastes like an after dinner mint. Not getting a ton of cookie in there.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure it works.
I like it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's try the caramel burst and sea salt.
Okay. Well, you can open that one.
So, if you compare the chocolate on the wrappers, the mint one was the same. The chocolate is darker in the picture, and the caramel burst and sea salt looks like it might be a lighter chocolate, so it's probably milk again.
I just realized that it actually says whether it's dark chocolate or milk chocolate. So your guess was right. It wasn't milk chocolate.
I'm smart.
Cool. I can smell a little bit of caramel.
Not as strong of a smell. Okay.
Cheers.
Definitely milk chocolate, as we've established. Definitely caramel. That goes fairly nicely with the KitKat wafers, actually.
Agreed.
I'm not getting the sea salt though.
Yeah, and I would probably have liked a bit more caramel. There was a hint of it, but it needs more, I think.
It's kind of like they replace like one layer of wafer with caramel.
Yeah, I think that's not nearly enough.
Last one.
Lucky last. Can definitely smell hints of the coffee flavoring.
You say hints, I feel like I'm being smacked in the face by coffee.
All right, so cheers.
Not as strong of a coffee taste though. Definite smell there, which is, I mean, good if you like the smell of coffee, but it's not that fresh espresso smell though.
Yeah, it's more of an artificial coffee smell and flavor, I guess. It does taste a little bit more bitter.
Yeah, it's especially on top of the dark chocolate. The ganache is I like the ganache.
Yeah, although I think overall it made it really, really sweet for me. I think either that or we've just had 3 bars of chocolate. So.
That's probably a lot of it.
So let's bring them back.
Let's bring them back. So, for me, in order of least to most favorite, conveniently it's espresso my least, caramel's my middle, and the mint cream is my favorite.
Ah, that's surprising. I was expecting you to like the caramel the most.
I was expecting to like the caramel the most, but I'm a big fan of the after dinner mint flavor. The mint and dark chocolate is something that works for me, and it is something that you can eat a small amount of and get a good amount of flavor, so you don't need to eat a lot of it.
I'm probably similar in that, except I'd probably go with my favorite would be the caramel, then the mint, and then the espresso biscuit. I think I might have put a higher expectation on the espresso biscuit, and the caramel was really good in comparison to the others. I just wish that it had more caramel, and I wish it had more of that salt to kind of balance it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Well done, KitKat. Hopefully we get some more of these.
Interesting flavors.
Yeah, interesting flavors is a good way of putting it. They've kind of done cookies and cream before, but they've only ever done them in the big chunky bars.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these are more of your traditional KitKat. You've got the layer of wafers that are small,
Mm-hmm.
and that's different than the fancy KitKats you get in Japan, which tend not to have that layer of cream. The flavor tends to be entirely in the chocolate around the outside.
That's right, yeah.
Would you buy any of these again?
The caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel burst, definitely.
I think conveniently we actually have another one of those in the fridge for when that one runs out.
I think we figured out that we're more than likely to like the caramel.
Yeah, I would buy the mint cream and cookies again as well.
I think I'd just rather get the mint slice.
Yeah, it is similar to that, I'll give you. Okay, if you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button to be relatively quick to know about new videos, hit the bell notification button next to it to be the first to know, or follow us on Twitter, links in the description below. Leave us a comment, tell us how you feel about these flavors, or do you like KitKats at all?
And are there any others that you would like us to try?
Bye.
See ya.